I've been on this earth for 70 years now, and in that time, I've seen my fair share of triumphs and failures, love and loss. And I've come to realize that the greatest distinction between a life lived and a life wasted is not the size of our bank account or the prestige of our job title, but rather the choices we make every single day. We all have one life to live, and as I've grown older, I've come to understand that it's the accumulation of these choices that shape our destiny, that define us as individuals, and that ultimately decide whether we've lived a life worth remembering or one that's been squandered away like sand between our fingers. My grandmother used to say, "A tree is not measured by its branches, but by its roots." I think that's a powerful metaphor for living a life that truly matters. It's not about the external trappings of success or the fleeting pleasures of life, but about the depth and resilience of our inner foundation, the choices we make that cultivate wisdom, compassion, and strength, even in the face of adversity. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, but what about all the people who seem to have it all, the wealth, the fame, the power? Don't they have it made? And my response is, not necessarily. You see, those who appear to be living the high life on the surface are often drowning in their own emptiness, suffocating under the weight of their own expectations, unable to find meaning or purpose in their lives. And then there are those who seem to be struggling, those who appear to be stuck in a rut, who feel like they're just going through the motions of life without any sense of direction or passion. But, my friends, let me tell you, it's often these individuals who possess a hidden resilience, a hidden strength that allows them to persevere in the face of adversity, to keep pushing forward even when the road ahead seems uncertain. The truth is, we're all struggling in our own way. We're all trying to find our way in this chaotic world, and it's the choices we make that set us apart, that define us as individuals. Will we choose to follow our dreams, to pursue our passions, or will we choose to play it safe, to conform to societal expectations? Will we choose to invest in the people and relationships that truly matter, or will we let them slip away like grains of sand? Will we choose to take care of our physical and mental health, or will we neglect it, only to suffer the consequences later in life? These are the choices that will ultimately determine whether we've lived a life worth living or one that's been wasted away. And let me tell you, it's not about achieving some mythical state of perfection. It's not about having all the answers or checking all the right boxes, but about embracing the imperfections, the uncertainties, and the challenges that life presents to us. As I look back on my own life, I realize that it's been the choices I made, the risks I took, the mistakes I made, that have taught me the most about living a life worth living. It's been the moments of failure and heartache that have forced me to grow, to adapt, and to learn, that have given me the wisdom and resilience to navigate this crazy thing called life. And it's not just about me, of course. We're all connected. We're all in this together. And it's the way we choose to treat each other, the way we choose to love and support one another, that will ultimately determine whether we've built a world worth living in or one that's been ravaged by our own selfish desires. So, I want to ask you, what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to live a life that's full of purpose and meaning, or one that's marked by regret and longing? The choice is yours, and it's a choice that we make every single day. It's a choice to get out of bed in the morning, to face the day with hope and optimism, or to roll over and hide under the covers. It's a choice to pursue our dreams, to take risks, and to challenge ourselves, or to play it safe and stick with what we know. It's a choice to invest in the people and relationships that truly matter, or to let them slip away. And I know that it's not always easy. I know that the road ahead can seem uncertain and daunting, but I want to tell you, my friends, that you have the power to create the life you want. You have the power to choose, to decide, to act, and to create. So, let's make a choice today to live a life that truly matters, a life that's worth living. Let's choose to cultivate wisdom, compassion, and strength, even in the face of adversity. Let's choose to invest in the people and relationships that truly matter, and to take care of our physical and mental health. Let's choose to face the day with hope and optimism, to pursue our dreams, to take risks, and to challenge ourselves. And let's choose to create a world worth living in, a world that's marked by love, kindness, and compassion. That's the only way we'll ever truly know what it means to live a life worth living. And it's the only way we'll ever be able to look back on our time on this earth and say, I lived a life that truly mattered. If this resonated with you, subscribe so you never miss a lesson.